Hello, I'm Mike Like, and welcome to Miscellaneous Mondays. I'm here with The Room. This is a tactile puzzle game that's won a bunch of awards. You look at their Steam page for more information on what awards it won, but they won a ton of them. So it's very tactile. You see I'm playing with this key lock here. That's what many of the puzzles are like. It was on smartphones first, and then they ported it to PC. It isn't just a simple port. They improved the graphics, and they made the puzzles work with a mouse in mind rather than tapping and sliding with your finger. So that's something that's really appreciated, and just not just slapping a port on PC and opening it works. So they put a nice bit of work into this. So let's jump right in. So we're going to do the tutorial. It's very short. It's fairly easy. Shouldn't give too much away. So first, there's a bit of a story involved. So let's take a look at that. You click to zoom in, and then, you left click to zoom in, and you right click to zoom out. Double click to zoom in, sorry. Let's see if I could get this at an angle that I could read this. You came. I knew your curiosity would get the better of you. Please excuse the mess. My housekeeper abandoned me shortly after the rest of the world. The answers you seek are inside this box, along with something else, something they said could never be built. It is only one in existence, and is the key to incomprehensible power. This safe was constructed to keep it from lesser minds. I have every faith in you solving its mysteries. You always were the smart one. Well, I don't know about that. I don't think you know me very well. With the enclosed key, I give you one parting favor. Keep this eyepiece with you always. Without it, you are as blind as the rest. The stakes are higher than you could possibly imagine. So another thing I gotta say, this game has great ambient audio. I can't show it off too well in this video because I'm a little bit worried about content strikes, so I have it turned down. But it is really great. It is far more creepy than it has any right to be. So like I said, this is a tutorial, so they're showing you what to do. And you can turn on hints later on if you get stuck. Get in there. Like I said, very tactile. A curious eyepiece. Let's try the eyepiece on. You can't see anything because it doesn't have a lens. It doesn't do anything. Perhaps something's missing. What does the note say? Feed me and I shall survive. Give me drink and I shall die. All right. So the lens doesn't work because we need to put the eyepiece doesn't work, right? Because we need to put a lens in it. What does this say? The world-renowned talisman, established 1807, guaranteed thief and fireproof. Ooh, fireproof too. Is it made of wood? Who knows? So we're solving the puzzle. The hint now. Feed me and I shall survive, and give me food and I shall suffer. I shall die, rather. So what's this here? This is a little keyhole, it looks like. Some sort of keyhole. And it looks like another one here. Where's the answer? What does it say down here? This is fire, earth, fire. Yeah, it gives me food and I shall survive. So I haven't played this in ages, so I'm figuring this out as we go along as well. Fire. Wood feeds it, but water puts it out. I guess I should give it a push. Pushy, pushy. And now I have a key. Okay, so now that's... Oh, they want me to examine it. That's why I couldn't click out. So a lot of items you get, you could manipulate. So you had to check them. Make sure that you can not missing anything. This looks like the keyhole right here. Let's see if I can get it in first try. Nope. Nope. I double clicked. Second try. Yeah. Ooh my, we got a puzzle. But seems to rotate, but there are no markings to show the current position. I need to look elsewhere. Okay. So let's try the other keyhole. So I'm going to have to change this. What a neat little key. I feel like that piece there would rust off though. Like I said, I really enjoy the sound design. It really sounds like you're turning a key. It's really well done, especially if you have a good pair of headphones. And an ornately engraved metal plate. The ends look like it could use as a wrench. Alright. So what do we use that with? Oh, I think I know where we're going to use it with. Yeah, it even kind of highlighted there. So like I said, this is the tutorial area. This is much easier than the rest of the game. The rest of the game isn't extremely difficult. It isn't mind-bendingly difficult, but it is much harder than this. You just have to be really observant and make sure you look at all your items and use your brain. A lens. It looks like it would fit in the eyepiece. Now this is where things take a turn. For the eerie. Somebody had lots of fun with glow paint. And there's even that window up there is even circled. I never noticed that before. So the eyepiece gives you a different perspective on things. If you're stuck, check out the eyepiece. It'll probably point you in the right direction. It looks like we have to solve this little painting thing. Okay, these move. I guess we're just lining them up. Only one way it looks like this can go. Yeah, I think that works. Well, it'd be helpful if I actually grasped the piece I was moving, wouldn't it? And voila! I said that word really strangely. I think you know what I mean. And we solved it. As you solve the parts of the box, you get deeper and deeper into it. And we're on to part 2. Well, let's take a look. Let's take it for a closer look. And with that, we beat the tutorial chapter, or chapter 1. I think this gives a pretty good sense of what the game's about. You won't have the game pointing you in the right direction for the rest of the game. That's, like I said, that was the tutorial. You can turn on hints if you get stuck. It's not a game that you'll be beating your head against a wall trying to figure out solutions to. You have to use your brain a bit. You definitely have to use your observational skills. Looking at your inventory and making sure you didn't overlook anything. And especially looking at the box. So this box in here is the one for the next chapter that you'll be playing with. As you get farther into the game, you'll be breaking down these boxes into ever smaller things, other boxes, smaller boxes, until you get to the solution or the prize inside, I guess. The incomprehensible power that's inside. So I really adore this game. I really adore puzzle games in general. I didn't have a whole lot of trouble with this game. There were a couple puzzles I had to take a step back and try again in a couple days. This was a fresh perspective. But by no means was, like I said, beating my head against the wall trying to figure out a solution. And I didn't look up a walkthrough or even use the hints. So I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you checked this game out. It's definitely worth a look. It's like $6 on Steam. That's Canadian. I've seen it for much less than that. I think I actually got this in one of the Steam sales for about $1. So I hope you enjoyed this little look at one of my favorite puzzle games. Please consider liking and subscribing if you enjoyed this video. I'm also doing Let's Plays of Dark Souls and Stasis and a few other games. I've done a whole bunch of games in the past, so take a look at my channel. So I hope you enjoyed it, and hope to see you in the next one. Goodbye.